rest in peace, BAZZ-B, or BAZZ-B, however you say his name, the Mohawk bro of Bleach, okay? I think he's like the only like real Mohawk character we get in the entire series. First we lost Nemu brutally, now we lost BAZZ-B. I mean, what the hell, man? No more finger beam! It's over. Man, I don't know how I feel about this, guys, but this episode was a doozy. And just like with the Nemu episode, I mean, it really, really builds you up. Like, it's a very slow 5 minutes. Once you get those last 20 minutes, I mean, the last, you get the 20-minute mark, it's really crazy. And, he dies very, very brutally. Again, you don't need quite the tough stomach as you did with Nemu's death, but you need a tough stomach for this. This is brutal stuff. So, we start off with the build-up, with the backstory of him and Hashfault. They lived in, like, the old Quincy town. It was, basically that dimension that the Quincy's had before Bach had the bright idea of declaring war on Soul Society and got his ass handed to him by Yamamoto. If you remember all those epic flashbacks, this is before that. So they were going town to town, basically killing their own people, killing the other Quincy's, wiping out the villagers. And some of those people were BAZZ-B's parents and Hashfault's parents. And, Hashfault, he had a very abusive father. So, we don't really get to see too much of that, but we know it seems like he's a horrible guy and he gets killed. So no loss there. But BAZZ-B, like, he wants revenge. So they get this whole plot of, like, they're going to team up and join Bach and then kill him. They're basically playing, like, the long game, or they did play the long game, or they tried. But the problem happened very early on. I mean, it wasn't like it's something that really took a long time. Essentially, when they were recruiting people, BAZZ-B tries to join them. He tries to fight this lieutenant guy. Bach shows up, and the pressure from Bach is so great, just like with Aizen, everybody falls to the ground, and he walks over to Hashfall and says, "You're like me. You're a rare Quincy." So he chooses him. And of course, BAZZ-B is very pissed off about this. He's like, why, I want to be chosen. There's a little bit of jealousy there. So he's like, no, pick him instead. And no, Bach's like, no, you're the special one. You're chosen. So he chooses him. BAZZ-B gets pissed. He fires at Bach. And then Hashfall blocks the attack. And I think what happened here, to play a little armchair psychologist, is Hashfall, because he had a very abusive father, Bach became like the father he never had. Super charismatic guy, made him feel special. So he was willing to turn on his best friend, BAZZ-B, and at the end here, kill him. So basically, like, the love for his surrogate father, stepfather, was greater than the love for his best friend, which is really sad because we know that Bach is evil and BAZZ-B he's a little evil, but he's not that bad. He's a very complicated character. So this is a very tragic end to BAZZ-B and also to Hashfault, because this shows that Hashfault has kind of, crossed over to the point of no return now, where he's willing to kill his best friend for Bach. But yeah, I mean, this episode was a doozy. The animation, amazing. As always, the fight scene, amazing, even though it was short at the end. It was great. Getting to see the lieutenants, getting to see the Quincy 1,000 years before Bach, all that was cool. Also, we got news today from Kubo that he's going to be including never before information and scenes in the last arc. That's going to be after this. This arc, this core part of the arc, remember, it's wrapped up in like 4 cores, and we're in the 3rd core. The end of it is going to be next week. They're going to combine, just like last time, the last 2 episodes into 1 hour-long episode. He said that there's going to be a lot of new information, though, in the next core that wasn't included in the manga. He's even going to alter the ending, they're implying. I don't think he's going to alter it too much, because remember, he did the Hell arc, or one-shot, and he plans to continue that, and I don't think he wants to contradict the ending too much, since that's connected to the ending. But maybe there'll be some more information, so that's cool. But yeah, just want to do a quick review here. Gil, give it a watch. It was a crazy episode, and yeah, I mean, next week is going to be crazy. Kind of honestly can't wait for a break, because there's just too many kills at this point. Too many beloved characters been killed, and I got so much stuff to review. I can't, wait for a little bit of time off at this point. It's going to be one hell of a finale before we get the break, so that's going to be crazy. Can't wait to review that. But yeah, Wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.